Chapter number 20. Under the Fair Housing Act, which action is legally permitted? Refusing to make a mortgage loan to a minority individual because of a proof of a poor credit history. Complaint relating to the Civil Rights Act of 1866 must be taken directly to federal courts. Why is the Civil Rights Act of 1866 unique? Because it provides no exception that would permit racial discrimination. I hear they're moving in. There go the neighborhood. Better put your house on the market before value drops. This is an example of what? Illegal practice. Blockbusting. The act of directing homeowners toward or away from a particular area, either to maintain or to change the character of a neighborhood, is steering. A lender's refusal to lend money to potential homeowners attempting to purchase properties located in predominantly African American neighborhood is known as redlining. All of the following would be permitted under the Federal Fair Housing Act. An expensive club in New York rents room only to members who are graduate of a particular university. A Catholic convent refuses to furnish housing for a Jewish man. An owner refused to rent the other side of the duplex to a family with children, except the owner for a 20-unit residential apartment building rents to men only. It is illegal for a lending institution to refuse to make a real estate loan in a particular area only because of physical location of the property. If a mortgage lender discriminates against a loan applicant on the basis of marital status, what law is violated? ECOA, ECHO. Housing that qualifies for exemption from familiar status provision include a restriction that 80% of the units be occupied by a person 55 or older. Which statement describes the Supreme Court decision in the case of Jones v. Alfred H. Meyer Company? Racial discrimination is prohibited by any party in the sale of rental or real estate. After a licensee takes a sale listing of a residence, the owner specifies that they will not sell the home to any Asian family. The broker should do which of the following? Explain to the owner that the instruction violates federal law and that the broker cannot comply with it. The fine for the first violation of the Federal Fair Housing Act could be as much as $11,000. A single man with 2 small children has been told by a real estate licensee that homes for sale in condominium complex are available only to married couple with no children. Which statement is true? The man may file a complaint alleging discrimination on the basis of familiar status. The following ad appeared in the newspaper for sale: 4-bedroom brick home, Redwood School District, excellent home, street location, short walk to St. John's Church, and right on the bus line, moving condition. Price to sell. Price to sell. Which statement is true? The ad should not mention St. John's Church. A Discrimination suit may be filed in federal court by a person aggrieved by racial discrimination. The Federal Fair Housing Act does not prohibit discriminating on the basis of marital status. Which of the following would be considered legal? Requiring a person with a disability to establish an escrow account for the cost of restoring property after it has been modified. The landlord lease prohibits tenants from altering the property in any way. A young woman who uses a wheelchair cannot maneuver over the doorstep into her apartment by herself. In addition, she cannot access the bathroom facility in her wheelchair. Which of the following is true? The tenant is entitled to make the necessary alteration. Which of the following act is not a violation of the Georgia Fair Housing Law? Refusing to rent to a minority household because they have bad credit.